Chyna,
Yeah.
would you agree with me that ever since you went to Jamaica and you visited Pantan Lane and you came back home and you turned on your cam and you made a bold statement that you have learned of new information and is not Bread who took out his cousin print? Would you agree with me from that point you made that declaration on the TikTok that your life been miserable, people been coming to you left, right and center? Cause me is a youth, me pre things, you know.
Or
Pre
how
things,
broke
and when me
loose.
pre things, me pre things deep. Would I be correct to make such assumption?
Yes, you are correct.
Alright, okay.
Keep your
I tell you
talking
like me
something.
always tell you.
Yeah.
You just be careful as possible,
And
can you hear?
my thing is, if everybody have an opinion and I'm stating mine, why am I getting torn down, beat down? Why? If you say you believe it's Bread and I say why am I being why y'all? Oh, she did this and she did that and she did this. I'm not
Yeah, as I
allowed to
was
have an
saying,
opinion no more.
greetings, China. I was the person
Greeting.
who wrote the message in the chat. I didn't know you did not see it. But for what you say about that button Ruga, the reason why I asked the question, 'cause it makes sense to me. I mean, who told you? But I guess you say you don't want to say. But it would make a lot of sense to me because for so much things have been going on. So it really would make a lot of sense to me to know really the individual who told you that, because I hear something already where it could lead back to what I hear. Your question could lead back to what I hear before, so I could pick something from that, But if you choose to don't answer that,
Yes, Tishy, me see it, Tishy, but I go
Yeah,
a
choose
reason,
to
yeah.
not answer
Yeah,
it.
man. Yeah.
okay, I understand. But to me, it would make a lot of sense, and nobody can tell you what to do. You're a big woman, you're supposed to know what you want to do. But these are the kind of thing that have them coming back at you, because you know what I mean. I wouldn't say you're shielding them, but when you see
No, when
certain
they get
things,
their information, they don't come tell their source. So why everybody so want my source?
no,
No,
it's
they
not
want
that.
me
It's
to
not.
put people in the ground. That's what they want.
Yeah.
But when they get in their info, they not coming with their source. Okay.
Because this is the kind of thing that have them coming back at you at all times, because they know you're not saying nothing, so they give them more strength to come back at you. You know what I mean?
When they go do their investigation, they coming back and say they sources? No.
But if even so be the case, if what you said, China, that the person tell you that actually went down, or per se that's what happened that day, well, Ruga have every right to be scared because Ruga knew that they were saying it's
Let me tell you
him.
something about Ruga. Let me tell y'all something about this internet, something about Ruga. Ruga called Naka more than one time. Ruga have Naka number. Ruga left over there the day of Niah funeral. Ruga was there before, and Ruga still go over there. Ruga and Naka is friend. If Ruga want to find out stuff, trust me, he could pick his phone and call Naka. All right. You don't have to come to TikTok. And it's what I hear with my own two ears and see with my own two eyes. Ruga,
So
stop
you have to
coming
make
here
sure the
tricking the people.
so you have to
Stop
make sure the
doing it.
whole time after Naya drop and the Bacalo Ruga name. Ruga and Naya Ruga and Naka been cool.
Ruga on the phone with Naka. All right.
This day. Yeah?
Huh? I don't know if to this day, but when I was back then, right.
Yeah, because we all supposed to know that because Ruga was Naka driver with back
So
then.
if you used to hang with somebody and you feel like they put hit on your head and stuff, and you call his phone, that if I feel like you doing that to me and I know we was cool, I'm gonna ask you about it. I'm not gonna hold back on it.
But if he even asks, he's not gonna tell him anyway.
But if he not gonna tell Ruga who used to hang with, you think he gonna tell me? Come on, you're not gonna tell me that.
No, I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he told you. I'm not saying that he told you, but I know he wouldn't tell Ruga either. Cause I mean,
Right.
they want to catch him, so they would hide
So,
him.
but Ruga's there, and I'm sure he could hear what he needs to hear. You get what I'm saying? He's from the area. He's there, and I'm sure he could hear what he needs to hear if he needs to hear it.
Seek information and you live down there, you born and grow down there. You must can get something, you must hear some hearsay or something from the ghetto grapevine. You must hear something.
You know how ghetto run. You know how ghetto run. They chat all day.
But Tishy, when you say seeking information from
I ask Chyna for recording and post up her picture and
He just coming to TikTok overall. My thing is, I feel like he could get all of that from right in front of him.
And camera footage, you want footage and him a company media with all of them stuff there. I mean, you understand?
And Ruga was passing the house every day. Ruga, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if people like me, but I'm a person that, I don't know, wherever I'm at, wherever I'm walking, I just always look at everything. I'm pretty sure
You're right,
Ruga could know.
You're right, Pandat. You're
if
correct.
the
'Cause
camera
I remember,
was there
one
or
second,
not.
Chyna. 1 second. I remember after the incident, quite a few morning, them youth they turn on them live and I walk go work. Seeing? They on live I show them themselves their work and then thing they so Ruga never lift up. I remember the whole internet did have it said the youth run away. You understand me I say? Them time they must see Ruga every day I go in and work and I come home from work.
Yeah,
So you're right.
Ruga left the day and
element.
Ruga left the day of Niah funeral. I see Ruga and his sister moving out the furniture, putting it in car the day of Niah funeral with my own. Ruga don't know I'm on the phone, and I'm on the phone watching Ruga. All right.
Yeah, but wasn't it at the same time around that
Well, like the
period?
plan, me I go bring up Alex.
They wasn't it around that time or same time in that week when he saw the car?
The day night, yes, the girl was there for the funeral, and he left the day of the funeral.
Exactly. So we can't blame him for that still, because if they are calling
No,
his
I'm
name-
not blaming him. I'm just saying I'm sure he could find out more info on his own on the ground.
Yeah. We're not denying that. We're not denying that. But if I was in his case and they're calling my name, and then I saw somebody pull up in a car and one of his friends pointing out my house to the person,
Yeah, he might be
I would
right
lift
to
up
keep
just to see him.
paranoid.
I wasn't gonna stay there.
Exactly.
But
You might
Ruga
be
has
right
to
to
come
keep
say where he
paranoid.
got the information that, because it was said that Ruga said that Naka and Bobo put hit on his head that day. I heard Ruga say it with my own 2 ears.
I never hear him say Naka, I hear him say a slack.
No, I'm telling you what I heard when Ruga was moving out the day. He said, Naka and Bobo put hit on my head. And just look out to your eye. I know what I heard.
Okay.
Ruga have to come tell me who told him that.
And if I that, then you can't get no more information.
And the reason why I Chyna, the reason why I did ask you if you could say who told you, because I hear a big man say something. They was having a conversation about the hit that put on Ruga head. I hear a big man say something today, and I look into what that person said that day. That's the reason why I asked it, because it have to be this. I'm not saying that you should say anything, but it have to be the same person who told you no hit not on Ruga head. I hear said that day, and then know something.
No, what it was is
and then
Ruga
know
was moving
something
out the
more.
day, and I heard him saying what he was saying. I don't know about that. I don't know what Ruga talking about. Ruga have to, and Boba just like laughed it off.
Well, it's not from Bobo or Naka. I hear say something. Since you're not saying who tell you, I'm not gonna say right now who I hear it from, but it's one of them big man them in this thing. I hear say something about that it and Ruga head one day, and the way how him state it, I know he knows something more. You know what I mean? I know he knows something
Well, I
more
don't
about that
know.
hit.
So I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
I am telling you what I hear from one of the big man in this.
I can clear something with them when I finish that. Huh?
Yeah.
Alright.
Since it, man.
I just may ask it. I may ask you that question. There is nobody who the person went to say Shara or Lenard link.
Well, we gonna get to that I promise you I'm gonna answer that because that's gonna be a whole nother episode today. That's a different episode.
Alright. That's that more. Everything good. You can't feel going.
Well, I'm gonna address that.
Alright, let me say something pertaining to what me I hear. Come here, listen. When you say Ruga can get information off our ground, or a person can get information. But you know, have a visible to get information or do groundwork and be around to get information. You can't stay in your house and get information. I have a source it and go there. If a man's life is in danger and a man name call upon a youth get knocked off, you think a man go take it up in and if you walk on and ask people or source information? A man have to go in hiding. And if me know say a man want me, then I go walk up and down and go and me I go lift up just the same. Me and I just like Niah. Look how Niah get drop out in a yard.
See if him lift up, somebody must can't tell him and pinch him or a family.
Well, he still go Pantan Lane, Alex. He still go there.
What
him still go Pantan Lane, amazing one say.
Me understand what I say pertaining to that. But if Ruga name the call for Niah, see, who go give Ruga information? You know, just like how everybody tries.
So wait there. So like how bread they are foreign. You know feel nobody from Pantan no give bread no information or say something to bread?
Bread and Ruga are the two different persons in a dish. You know, understand that bread and run the ground. You understand the level. There's levels to things, you know. There's different.
But still feel like him can't get some. Somebody must can't tell him something.
He can't.
Me no feel him can't. Him go just in the shot in the dark. So him born and grow there.
Fish. Look on the real level. You have to look on the real level. Who this man say on that dead for?
Naka na go tell him because
exactly
the program in the yard, but people.
If a man put in life in our man and that the man there nah give no information or look out for him, the man I got trust anybody. If anybody got give him the main person should I give him information in Naka, you know. So that alone can tell you a lot of things, you know.
Yeah, but if I used to hang with Naka, and I know me and Naka was like that, and you know, and they call my name on that, me and Naka going at it every day on the phone. Naka, why you saying it's me? Naka, come on, Naka, you like I would no, you're not just calling my name on unaliving like that. You're not doing that. Me and you gonna have to go at it every day.
But Chyna, before this last recording, he did mention that he called him and he said to him about the video footage. And he says Naka said to him, his dad says not to give up the footage.
Yeah, but you know Naka never accused Ruga, right? That is true. He never said it's Ruga. Never said that to me.
Yeah, we hear that on the recording between the two of them.
Right. He never said it's Ruga. Naka never said that.
He never said Ruga, right?
But he didn't have to say it because if you and me's friend, Chyna, me and you's close friend, we are like brothers or even closer than brothers, and something happened in your house, and you're calling my name, and you has got the proof, the evidence to say I am not guilty, and you're not showing it. What does that say?
I don't know, because Naka has always told me, Chyna, we don't know who did it. So I can't say, you get what I'm saying? I can't say nothing else but what I was told. He's never accused anyone. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But he has never accused anyone to me. So I can't come out and say, you know.
Yeah, but if what I'm saying, if we are childhood friends, Black Chyna, and we were so close,
Right.
even though you're not saying that I was the one who did it, but you
Right.
hear my name and your family is mentioning my name. Ima came out, which is, I think it's his grandmother, and said that she saw Ruga. No.
Remember, we also don't know what Naka's saying because he never came out to the media.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, as I got it, my understanding from when Ruga was talking to him, not on this last tape, as I said, but before when Ruga said he spoke to him about the footage.
Right.
And he said to him, oh, I can't believe say me and you are really friend, me and you more than a brother, and you have your family them a drag me name like this. All he said to Ruga was, but you know you're innocent, and if you know you're innocent, where you worry yourself at? No. If it was me, and me, it's my friend like that, I must know what my friend is capable of doing. They don't just meet each other, they've known each other for years,
Right.
from childhood.
Which is right.
Exactly, Iceman.
From
Exactly,
childhood.
Iceman.
So if my family is gonna call my childhood friend name on something, I would have to put a stop to it. To say, well, gonna stop this, stop the fuckery, because you know say it's not him.
Right. No, that's true. It's true. It's true. But then Ruga have to know who's his friend and who's not. You get what I'm saying?
They had plan to say is in Iceman.
Exactly.
They had plan to say.
Yeah, man.
Naka not coming out and say it publicly, but they are saying that together. The whole family saying that together. So
Them plan that. Them plan that.
planning to take him down. So they are saying it together.
He come back around for add up when the Lenny come out and say, you know, from the one say a Ruga vice. So I plan that. But not gonna try if he take out himself out tight because they know exactly what going on with Niah.
And Tishy, add bread for me now. But keep them talking or somebody, I don't know.
Them
not stay for long.
them know exactly because you